I'm Ms. Pam Bartoshevitz with the Brookwood Junior High Learning Center, and I'm also the Learning Center Director for Brookwood Middle School. And today we're very fortunate to have Miss Rhonda from the Glenwood-Linwood Public Library from the Reference Department come and talk to us about a brand new reading challenge they have for us. And we also have the shark! Now, we have some questions for Miss Rhonda. Janetta, will you please start?
So, Ms. Rhonda, how did you come up with the idea for the reading library competition?
At the library, we're always looking for new ways to encourage kids to read. And one of our staff members is Jackie, who works on the bookmobile that comes around to the different areas in the community, thought it would be a healthy competition to challenge kids of all ages to compete for who would read the most in both Glenwood and Linwood. So it was Jackie's idea, and we decided to ask around and see if that would be a good idea for us to have that competition to encourage kids to read outside of the regular schoolwork.
What do you do to accomplish this competition?
Just what I said, to encourage kids to read outside of the work that they have to read in school. We see a lot of kids come in the library every day, and during the summer we have our summer reading program, but we know that those same kids that are interested in reading during the summer may want to read also during the school year and their break time also, to come into the library and check out books. So to encourage them to do that, we thought it would be a healthy competition to pit both the Glenwood students and the Linwood students against each other to see who would read the most in the communities.
Who can participate?
Children of all ages. For the younger kids who aren't reading yet, their parents would record the number of minutes that their parents are reading to them. For the older kids who are reading independently, they would record the number of minutes that they are reading outside of their schoolwork. So kids of all ages.
What can we read for?
We want to encourage reading of books, magazines, graphic novels count, books on CD, but no texts and no information that you're reading on the computer, and no schoolwork that you're reading in their textbooks. If you have accelerated reading books that you're reading for school, those do count. So we want to encourage book reading. So we are primarily focused on that in magazines.
So what prizes will we get for the competition?
We want to encourage participation in the program by giving some good prizes. I know a lot of kids listen to a lot of music, so we wanted to give an iPod as one of the gifts, or one of the prizes, possibly a Wii or a PlayStation or a PSP, something that would really stoke the interest or increase the interest of the participants.
How many kids are participating?
Well, I looked at that before I came over, and we have well over 100 kids signed up, but I have to tell you, Glenwood kids have a lot of work to do. Most of our participants right now are from Glenwood. So we really need Glenwood residents, or the kids in Glenwood, to come in and sign up. You don't have to come in. If you can't make it into the library, you can call us and give us your contact information. And if you don't have a log sheet, you can start one at home. You can just record that information on a piece of paper, and once it's filled in, you can bring it to the library and we'll record it on our own spreadsheet, the number of minutes that you're reading each day.
Miss Rhonda, would I be able to collect the students' names and then get them the logs? And
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can do that as long as you give us their contact information, because we need that in order to invite them to the end of the program party and contact them if they're the winner. But they can, at any time they're in the library, come in and drop off their log sheets, the ones that they create themselves or the ones that we officially give out at the library. You can come in at any time and give us that information and we'll record it.
So how many people can be the types of
Right now, we're talking about a top 2, but if we have so many people participate, I'm sure we'll talk more about adding some more prizes to the mix. We have to talk to the director about that.
Oh, one more question, please, Ms. Rhonda. Sure. We have students here at our Brookwood schools that also attend, or excuse me, live in Lansing and Chicago Heights. Can those children still be in the reading club?
No, unfortunately not. It
Okay.
is not where you go to school, it's where you live.
Where you live.
It's where you
Okay.
live, and it's Glenwood residents versus Linwood residents.
Okay. Ladies, anybody else have any more questions? Do it. Okay, Janetta.
Like, what do you like about the what's your favorite author?
I read a lot, and I have all my life. And in fact, I'm excited about this program because anytime I can encourage, we can encourage people to read on their own and for enjoyment is a great plus. I like to read a lot of thrillers and mysteries. I read a lot of James Patterson books. I read Stephen King. Actually, my favorite all-time book when I was probably in middle school was The Stand by Stephen King. It is one of my favorite books.
And James Patterson writes for young people now as
He
well.
certainly does. He's a teen author now, so he writes both adult and teen novels.
Excellent. Anyone else? Well, Ms. Rhonda, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us.